Okay, Pisces, Tourmaline Tarot. Let's see what's going on for the last couple weeks of March. Ooh, children wanted to come out, but it did not. Something better did, and I'll tell you in a second, I promise. Okay. Usually these cards come out in chunks, but they're like, boom, a-ba-boom. This gave me a chunk, but a good chunk. So, there is the moon. This is a recognition card. Kind of on like a spiritual mental level, but it's not like the same moon in tarot. It's a little more like practical-ish. But then you also have the medal, which leads to this whole like you're getting accolades in something, and it leads to being very grounded. Normally I say, you know, the anchor can either be a drag or it can be something that is a nice grounding energy that's coming through. Something is like locking you in. Any kind of, I don't want to say laziness, because it's not necessarily laziness. It's more of a complacency, like, it's all right, it's fine. That's going away, and you're moving into, you know, some kind of, the ring for me is a commitment cycle. There's like this evolutionary factor where it's like you're kissing this energy goodbye, where you're like, it's good enough. You're moving into, you know, the ring. Like, I also get the image of like you grab the brass ring on a carousel. You know, so you're going for that. You're not kind of just, you're leveling yourself up, even if you're uncomfortable doing it. So what is this anchor about? That's too many. What is this anchor about for Pisces? You want an offer. You want something that's long-term. And I feel like that's coming in, because here's what you want. Here's the offer. And it's nice and stable. The tree is nice and sturdy. You could also, just in general, be taking better care of yourself overall. You know, because the pig energy, I'm not calling you a pig, believe me, but there is that like, I'm good enough, you know, like I feel like good enough isn't good enough anymore. So, and that's what's coming through in a lot of people's readings, is there's this level up energy, like it's go time. Anything that's fallen away, it's like adios muchachos. So give me this medal. What is Pisces getting recognition for? The medal and the moon. Yeah, I feel like you have been feeling like you're blocked, or like you're not getting the whole picture, and it's really annoying, but now that communication is finally picking up and starting, it's just like that, the mice are like an annoyance. It's also like people are talking, but you don't know what they're saying, you know, because you're not privy to it, because you've had that block, that mountain, you've had some kind of obstacle that you were up against, but I feel that's fallen away, and you're in, mentally, you're able to move into something new and go for something. Like you have the energy again. You're not just like, eh. Yeah, and you're happy about it. This is, you know, it's a superficial happy, but here's literally the wine. So you might just need to go out and kind of like burn off some steam, or blow off some steam, I guess is what they say, and just like have a good time, you know, and just let that happen. Because I think with that pig energy and stuff, you're like, meh. I keep doing that meh sound. Someone might give you some flack for it. And this is a woman, but it's not necessarily, you know, you or the other person. It's just a person in general that contributes to the situation. There could be a little bit of like back and forth, a little bit of snippiness about it. Be like, why are you going to have a good time? Shouldn't you be blah, blah, blah? It's like, shh, shh. Just Pisces sounds for the rest of March are mesh. Mesh. So, what is this? All right. I feel like the fire under your butt. So, here's the agreement. You know, there's the handshake, like, yes, we're doing this. Someone, I think, is coming towards you with that. It's the guy, but, you know, I just feel like I said, it's another factor in the situation, or this could be you, depending on how you want to view it here. But the sun's coming out. The sun is shining on it. I don't know how many different ways the cards can say something is coming towards you and you're moving out of any kind of stuck energy. So we're going to move on to the tarot, because I think the cards are like, they get it. Pisces gets it. So moving on to the tarot. 10 of water. Not too shabby, right? Ten of water with what else? What else can we do with Pisces here? Nine of water, messenger of water. Yeah, so there you're getting something you want. And like, how much water's on the board? Hello, Pisces. All right, so just give me one more. What is Pisces handling, looking forward to? Chariot. Are we done here or not? All right, moving on. Hello. Ace of Fire. Okay, I think we are done here. But yeah, there's something moving in, and it's what you want, and it's a coming. And then you finally, like, there is this start. There's a beginning. There's something that you're able to kind of tangibly get going. And like, literally the fire is getting lit. Chariot. Clarify what is coming in for Pisces. Transformation, otherwise known as death. Yeah, so there's change. Change. You know, and that's good. And like I said, there's this kind of like, we're not doing this way anymore. And I wasn't going to take it, but came out in the reverse. Eight of Air and the Lovers. Eight of Air in reverse. You're not stuck anymore. And with the Lovers, it's being able to have the passion and stuff. In a weird way, I like to think of this as like, the beast is tamed. You know, like the Strength card, and she's actually like hugging up on him. And whatever kind of thing in you that might have needed to be addressed, you're getting a rein on it. So whatever obligations, whatever you felt stuck by, there's a breaking off of that, because the Lovers is also about making a decision. So ultimately, I want to find out what this Ace of Fire is about here. Tell me about this Ace of... Ooh. Yeah. Temptation, the Devil. We'll clarify that one as well. But the Devil, for me, is also what were you stuck to? Remember we talked about getting off of the obligation train and the feeling stuck train? This is the stucky thing. And remember how I said, you know, you might be going back to something that feels good, or like maybe you just need to have a good time a little bit, blow off some steam. Maybe you do, but at the same time, after we blow off the steam, Queen of Fire. There's a little bit of buckle down energy on this, you know, and get stuff done. She is the boss at getting it done. Messenger of Air. So yeah, I mean, once you kind of, like I said, you think you do need to let the pressure release off a little bit. If you've been kind of like doing all this work in changing and getting off your meh and shish. Messenger of Air. What kind of decisions does Pisces need to make for the rest of March? Yeah, so Four of Fire, the stability, the Ten of Earth. It's all about, it literally is everything. It's everything that contributes to your stability, your money, all of it. So, I mean, I think it's all feeding back into each other, like, know better, do better. And whatever you're kind of getting out of, it's a really good evolution. But you can totally blow off steam. I'm not saying, like, don't do that. Messenger of Fire, Seven of Earth. So, you're waiting for this to kind of, like, kick off. And that's okay. In that time, take a look at what you've planted. Take a look at what you've started, where your strengths are. Like, I hate to say this, but, like, make sure all your social profiles are, like, up to snuff. You know, be ready when opportunity meets preparation. That's always my saying. Like, be ready to go. Don't do this 2 of Earth, 5 of Earth thing. Don't get, like, left in the dust by indecision. Where this, like, I don't know. Remember the meh? No more meh. There is no meh here, okay? No more meh. Good enough. So what is the ultimate advice for Pisces? 8 of Earth. Get to work, Pisces. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm not selling the sizzle on this one either. It's all kind of practical and grounded, and blah, blah, blah. But I think that's good ultimately. So I should ask, what does Pisces need to work on? Sorry, I don't mean to snort. You need to work on tearing it down. You're rebuilding. You're revamping. Like there is, there is no Dana, only Zool, but like in a good way. You know what I mean? So I hate to leave it on the Tower. Just give me one more. One more. What is Pisces revamping? The Hermit. Everything you know. All the stuff you know. This is like a personal renaissance that you're going through. So, blow off whatever steam needs to get blown off. But, keep the work going. All right, Pisces. I'll check in with you in a couple weeks.